Hi, it's Josie, and today I'm going to help to answer a question I get a lot and I see people have a lot of problems with. How to get your horse to go out on the lunge. Now, classical dressage people and people who start horses under saddle in a classical way usually use two people. So one person stands in the middle and somebody else leads the horse around. And that's all well and good if you've got two people. But if you're like me and you work on your own, it doesn't work like that. So it's very easy to get a horse to lunge. And I'm using that in inverted commas because I don't do the old lunging in the classical dressage way either. Even though dressage is my love, I don't do it that way. But it's easy to get a horse to go out onto the circle, because that's what a lunge is. What lunging is out on a circle if you teach them the steps. This mare is a mare that's here to be started under saddle by me. She's had 3 weeks work. She's not been in here to do any work, and she's not been lunged. I have not lunged her. I use the round yard to start them, but I don't chase my horses around the round yard. That's not how I work. She works up close with this lead. So this really isn't a lunge lead. So I'm going to show you the exercises I teach the horse first, and then I'm going to show you how it relates to helping the horse understand how to go out on the circle. So let's not use the word lunge, let's use the word go out on the circle. So first things first, this is what most people try to do. When they want to lunge their horse, they get around behind it and all of a sudden they're doing this. Does this look familiar to you? You're trying to get the horse to go and that's what's happening. You're like, it won't go out. That's because the horse is doing what it actually thinks you want it to do, is move its hindquarters away from you. You need to learn a little bit about horses understanding your body language and what your body language means to your horse, because if I walk at her hindquarter, she needs to move it away if I walk at it with energy, which is what you're doing. So the two main things that the horse needs to know to help you to lunge the horse, put it out on the circle and have it go in 3 nice paces out there, is it does need to know how to move its haunches. So I should walk towards this mare and she should move those haunches away from me like that, with the inside hind leg stepping in front of the outside, because that will become your stop on the lunge. That will become your a horse that won't walk. That will be how you will help the horse to learn to walk on the lunge. But to get the horse out on the circle, she has or he has to be able to move the shoulders. It's the shoulders that need to move out, and then they can walk on the circle. So this mare has had her groundwork done. She understands it. So I need to be able to walk towards the mare that way, and I don't walk towards the shoulders. That's a big mistake. You don't walk towards the shoulders. I walk under here and I take her nose that way, and she will move her shoulders away from me. See, there they go. That was the first step out onto a circle. I'll do that coming towards the camera. So I'm walking directly through here. I'm looking where I'm going. I'm just taking her nose there and she will step out onto the circle, okay? So that is how you get your horse to go out onto the circle, and I'll show you how that works. So when I take, once she's understood that and I've taught her a few more, I take my hand up here and she takes her shoulders out and onto the circle, and then I can bring her nose here and she can come nicely around me in a little short circle. And when I want her to go out, I just take my hand out. I haven't done this in here with this girl, and she will go straight out on the circle. I'll just ask her to trot a bit. Trot, trot. Yep. And when I want her to slow down, I look at her haunches and ask her to move them out, and then I can go like that and she will walk forward. Then I can turn her haunches and slow her down, and then I take my hand out and she will walk forward, and then she can go backwards and walk forwards. When I want her to stop, okay, she's not stopping, good girl, the way the dressage people want, which is in a straight line, which is what I said. I don't ever lunge my horses in the old-fashioned, well, it's not old-fashioned, pardon me, but in the classical dressage sense. I don't have a need for it. I don't lunge very often at all. But now I can send her shoulders that way, and then she's out on the circle. That's how you get your horse to lunge. I will pop her on a proper lunge rein now. Good girl. And we will see if she will go out. I promise you, I have not done that in here. Stay there, young lady. All right, now I have no idea what may happen here. You can see I've had a whip in my hand, but I don't need to use it because she reads my body language. But we'll see how we go here. Ready? So I want her to go out. Get her out on the circle. There you go. I'll just get her up into trot. See if I can get her. I haven't done this. I don't know how far out she'll go. Good girl. So if I need her to go out more, I'll walk towards her shoulder. Good girl. I promise you, this horse has never done a lunge before, not in the round yard. She's done a circle on that short rope. That's it. Good girl. What a beautiful girl. If I want her to walk, I just have a little tip and look at the haunches there, but then say, walk on. She might come in. That's the girl. If I need her to go out, I'll just walk towards the shoulders. And if I want her to slow down, walk on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Not bad for a only been here 3 weeks. Hadn't never lunged in her life. Is here for starting under saddle. And has been a rather spooky reactive mare. I'm very happy with where she's come from. So I'm hoping that gives you some ideas on how to help your horse learn to go out on the circle. It has to move the shoulders first. Getting behind the horse is never going to get it out there. You're just going to be doing this never-ending circle. I'd love to hear how you go if you go and try. I'd love to hear if you have problems with your horse lunging. And thanks for watching.